All right, ladies and gentlemen, another lovely, wonderful, fantastic Saturday. This is how I live my life, you know. When I slip and fall, I stand up, I look at where I fall, and I move on. I can't stay on the place where I fell forever. Yesterday was fantastic as far as I'm concerned. I mean, there are indices that I use to judge anything that I do. There were not too many games yesterday, but the few games I put up, Paris Saint-Germain drew. So it messed a whole lot of people up. It messed somebody's money up. Somebody that was really, really close to my heart. Somebody that, you know, when I think about the fact that he put such heavy amount of money into that game, and you know, Paris Saint-Germain 91st minute, the equalizer against Paris Saint-Germain messed it all up. I'm sad. But you know what? Not like 2 weeks ago when I was very, very sad, like because of Dynamo Kiev and a few other results. I've got this positive attitude towards games for this weekend. I'm gonna share them with you. I'm in my living room. I'm recording, so you could hear noise. My family's here. They're not gonna shut down because I'm doing a video. Just that's the noise of the generator you're hearing outside. Obviously, we've got to make do with it. This is Nigeria. This is how we live our lives. But the show must go on. So welcome, it's the Bad Advice. My name is S. Yogana Daffy Matthew. I work with Sports Radio 80.9 Brilla FM. Never forget that. That's where this whole thing started from. So we must pay credit. I like to say, never forget on whose back you rode to success. There'll be no me in this platform, in this form, without a Brilla FM. So let's always acknowledge Brilla FM in all of the things that we do. And like I say, anywhere you are in the world, if you're not listening to Brilla FM already, you can listen to Brilla FM on www.brillafm.net. And then you understand what I mean when I say Brilla FM. We are a sports radio, and all we do is sports. But that said, I'm your famous Pidgin English presenter on Sports Radio, the first Pidgin English voice on Sports Radio since 2012. World Cup commentator. I mean, I've got quite a few games accurately predicted, and they've been nice, they've been good, but I want more. I want to be better. I want to, you know, be the guy who gets it 100 over 100 all the time. But I'm not God, but I know that God can endow me to do that. The only way I can get that done is to keep working. If because of one loss here or one loss there, I quit, I would most likely never get to my destination. So that said, let's push the envelope a little further today. This is Saturday's one. There is a video for yesterday that covers Saturday, Sunday, and the rest of them. But you could take this just for Saturday. So let's stretch it this way and get it done. My daughter is riding along here. Yeah, and get it done as fast as possible. Middlesbrough playing Crystal Palace. In my own opinion, yeah, I like saying in my own opinion. So you can change your mind. You can do it your own way. This is just a guide. This is just a template for you. You know, it's just a template. Yeah, you can fit in anything in your own boxes and do whatever you want to do. Middlesbrough Crystal Palace is a double chance for Middlesbrough. Burnley Hull City. This game is going to be very, very tight. Both teams will score, but it's a double chance for Burnley, even though I'm not really that sure. Arsenal Southampton is a straight move for Arsenal. In Germany, I'm picking the elite game. I'm going to go back again, but I'm picking the elite game first. In Germany is VfS Wolfsburg playing against FC Cologne. I go with a double chance on VfS Wolfsburg on that one. RB Leipzig playing against Borussia Dortmund. It's a straight win for Borussia Dortmund on that game. In Spain, Real Madrid would beat Osasuna. Sevilla Las Palmas. That game is a double chance for both teams to score because Las Palmas are in some kind of form. Barcelona playing against City Harvest. There's going to be a whole lot of changes. Suarez might not start, blah, 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 but I still think that Barcelona will win that game. Juventus playing against Sassuolo in Italy. It's a Juventus win for me. US Palermo playing against SSC Napoli. Double chance on Napoli, or Napoli will win straight up, but I think both teams will score. In France, there is Olympique Lyon playing against Bordeaux. Yeah, double chance for Lyon to win that one. I would, if I'm placing a bet, I'll put a straight win on Lyon in this game, even though they disappointed before 2 weeks ago, but I think they'll win this one. Yeah, Lille playing against Monaco. I think both teams will score. Let's go to Holland. Let's race straight to Holland and see. In Holland, Izzy Akma is playing against William Tilburg. Izzy Akma will win that one. Nek Nijmegen playing against PSV Eindhoven. Double chance on PSV. Straight up in Portugal, Sporting Lisbon playing against Moreirense. It's Sporting Lisbon to win. FC Porto playing against Victoria Gimenez. It's FC Porto to win. Let's go to Turkey today and see how it goes. In Turkey, Besiktas is playing against Akademia Kayserispor. Besiktas to win. In Austria, we have FK Austria Vienna playing against Wolfsberger FAC. It's FK Austria Vienna to win. In Denmark, FC Copenhagen playing against Odense BK. Both teams to score, but FC Copenhagen to win. In Russia, is CSK Moscow playing against RFK Terek Grozny. CSK Moscow to win. Now, those are the games for Saturday, my elite pick. Now, let's go back to the full rundown of the games. Still in England, Manchester United, if depend on the speed of this upload, Manchester United is playing pretty early. They're playing against Manchester City. That's going to be Battle Royale, the first major derby of the English Premier League. I want to believe that both teams will score in this game. I'm tilting towards Manchester United. It's a 55-45 game. I'm tilting towards Manchester United, but something in my head tells me Man City will win this game. I don't know, but something in my head tells me Manchester City will win this game. So you could just put it on the split, but both teams will score. The game Stoke City, Tottenham Hotspur, both teams will score, but I don't know who's going to win. Most likely Stoke anyway. Arsenal, I told you already that they will beat Southampton. West Ham, Watford, I think West Ham will win, but Watford will give it a fight. Bournemouth, West Bromwich Albion, I think it's a double chance on Bournemouth as well. Liverpool playing against Leicester City, something tells me Liverpool will win this one. Win it very well, but both teams will score as well. Fulham playing against Birmingham City in the Championship. It's a double chance on Fulham to win or draw. Preston North End playing against Barnsley FC. I think it's a double chance on Preston North End as well. But both teams will score. Brighton and Hove, Albion playing against Bradford. I think Brighton and Hove will win that game. Then there's the game between Derby and Newcastle. Both teams will score in that game. And let's leave England and travel down the road, going somewhere in Germany. Yes, let's cross to Germany and see some games in the German Bundesliga. I know we talked about the Wolfsburg-Cologne game. We've also talked about the Dortmund, the lead game in Germany, the Dortmund game. But then, let's look at the game between Darmstadt and Eintracht Frankfurt. Both teams will score in that game. Bayer Leverkusen would beat Hamburger SV. That's it. Let's leave Germany and go somewhere else where there is still football to be played and games to be won and fans' passion to be fed financially, not just emotionally. Alright, there's a game between Celta Vigo and Atletico Madrid. I know Atletico Madrid has not started the season very well. They are like Paris Saint-Germain, but I think this is going to be their first win of the season. I'm going with Atletico Madrid to win. Well, you can put them on a double chance, but I don't think they will lose in this game. Yes, I'm having itchy fingers, itchy palm right now. Means like the sign of good things to come. Sevilla playing against Las Palmas, like I said before. It's a both team to score. Sevilla double chance. Malaga playing against Villarreal, sure guarantee that both teams will score in that game. That you can take to the bank. Yeah, you can back that. But then let's leave Spain and go to the Italian Serie A. I think I dealt with that already. Juventus to beat Sassuolo and Napoli Palermo. I think Napoli would win, or double chance on them anyway. Would save you the stress. Okay. In France, there's a game between Bastia and Toulouse. I think both teams will score in that game. Angers would beat Dijon or whatever they call them. Yeah, Angers would beat them. And then we go to which other league now that we've not touched. I don't want to take any game in Belgium today, but I think that Yellow Red KV Mechelen have a double chance to beat St. Trudin in this game. Yeah, you could pick them, you could leave them aside. That's just about it. In Scotland, there is the Ibrox Derby to start pretty early, 30 minutes before the Manchester United Manchester City. There will be Celtic and Rangers. I think that Celtic would win. That's what I think. But both teams will score definitely. But I think Celtic will win. But Rangers could just pull up a surprise. But because Celtic are playing at home, I think they'll win. It's been a long time this came up. You know how Rangers were sent into administration and then they find their way back. Let's see what they do. Alright folks, that's it. The light over my head seems to be affecting the shoot, right? That's it folks. Once again, let me, by way of reminder, tell you that there is the one you would bet for maybe 10-15 games and you want to win quick money. But then there is also the logical one that I always call the business bet. where you pick only 2 games to bet on every day, whether every football, every game day, and you make sure that you make a profit of not lesser than 5,000. What I mean that is so that you can extract 3,000 naira every day from your bet account. What that does is, I'm talking to those guys who need little money. I'm not talking to those guys at the top, but you can multiply. You can use multiply effect. It could be 30k, it could be 300k, depends on you. But for the minimum, if you take away 300k every day from your bet account and put it in an account that you don't touch, to the end of the year, in 1 year you would have saved 1 million naira from bet. Does it work? It works for me before. So I'm not telling you what I've not practiced. It could work for you. 1 million naira might not be enough to pay my rent, but it will pay a whole lot of bills. It will pay my children's school fees, it will pay something like that. Let's not deceive ourselves. The economy is incredibly hard. We are in recession. So you spend less, but you save more. But beyond that, how can you save what you don't have? You understand me? So you use the little you have to put it on something that will give you more. Weekends like this, there are quite a lot of games. So they don't play games every day. They do. In the bet world, they play games every day. But this is how you do it. Knowing that there are more games in the weekend than the weekdays, focus on the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday. Make up the days that you don't have. Now don't forget that the Champions League is coming up pretty soon. So there's going to be game Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Europa Thursday. So you make up those spaces and then get all the games. Make sure that in a week, in 7 days, you are going to save 21,000 naira. That is the bottom line. Anyhow you do it, make sure you save 21,000 minimum. It means you can go above that. So that at the end of 1 year, at the end of 365 days, you have 1 million minimum. It's actually 1,080,000. But don't forget that if you don't withdraw from that account every month, the bank is obligated. The bank would, by law, give you interest in a savings account. So the call is yours, it's not mine. Yeah, some of you are going to lose plenty. Yeah, like what happened yesterday. But believe you me, if you travel on this journey with me, you would also win plenty. So it's a two-way street. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. But I do believe that when we balance the account at the end of the season, calculating what you put into bet and what you get out of bet, you would have gotten more. I'll tell you that from the beginning of the Olympics till now, I've gotten more out of bet than I put into bet. So you're not going to convince me against it. I've seen people pick up 2.5 million. I've seen somebody pick up 1.6 million. I've seen some, I can't count. I've seen people pick a whole lot of money. So if you lost here and there, shouldn't tear you apart. But then don't do 20, 50 games and expect to win. You're not a magician, so stop it. Once again, my name is Adafe Esiogane Matthew. I am your bet advisor. Like I said, it's an advice. It's up to you to take it or not. I'm wearing a Warriors Football Club jersey today, but I represent Team Brilla FM. Anywhere you see me, think of Brilla FM. That is the place that I come from. Have a lovely weekend filled with winnings. Tomorrow, I'll be in your face again with another one. But don't forget to watch the other video, the previous video that I loaded yesterday, the 5, 10, 15. There could be something there for you for Saturday and Sunday, since Friday is already lost because of that Paris Saint-Germain draw. Have a lovely weekend, my people. Take care. Till I meet you again. Bye.